Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. On Friday, as in the Good Friday of April, some few days back, actually, in fact, 2 days actually, a prominent pastor came into the country. Pastor Tomi Arayomi came into the country for, I think, a crusade or a program, one of his branches in Nigeria. And he was picked up by security agencies, DSS, according to him. And though it was very quiet, matters went a wall. And to cut the long story short, it trended. Many Nigerians started shouting they should release the pastor and all that. He was released, and he didn't say much about his ordeal in DSS custody. Right now, he's safely in UK, United Kingdom, London, where he was actually coming from for the program. Though he's a Nigerian, but for some of us who don't know who he is a pastor, but he made a prophecy that is playing out already. Now, in his prophecy, a quick summary. In his prophecy, he made it known that Nigerians should not vote for the person who will say it is my turn. That was long before Bola said Emilokan. So when this whole detention thing came up, Nigeria started looking out for him and found out that there was a prophecy he made saying that they should not vote for the person who will say Emilokan, or that it is my turn, but rather they should vote for the person who wants to serve. And though that the result will be upturned, but there will be pickets of protests here and there. Eventually, much issues will arise in that matter where he might be arrested, that's Peter Obi might be arrested, or the person who ought to be the people's mandate will be arrested, and it will eventually lead to a new Nigeria that is possible. In summary, that was what his prophecy said in summary. Now, when that probably may have instigated the issue of the detention and interrogation, but right now he's in UK, he has decided to speak out over his ordeal in the security agencies, and this is what he said, and Nigerians are reacting very seriously on it. Now, according to the news, but before we go to the newspaper, please kindly subscribe to our channel. According to the news, the founder of Restoring Isiaka's Generation, RIG, that's the name of his church, Apostle Tomi Arayomi, and his wife Tama have broken their silence following their alleged arrest on Friday, April 7th. Now, there's a news that was earlier reported that the operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS, allegedly arrested the founder of the RIG Nation and Pioneer Church, UK, Apostle Tomi Arayomi, for politics-related prophecy he made. The apostle was, however, released from DSS hours after his detention. Narrating about the arrest, Arayomi narrated his ordeal with the secret police, adding that his personal assistant, Emmanuel Ezerike, is still in DSS detention. The statement reads, and I quote, "Prophetess Tama and I would like to express our gratitude for all your prayers and international support during the Friday's ordeal with the DSS. We can confirm that on Good Friday, 7th April, we arrived at Abuja to visit one of our branches when we were picked up by about 6 armed agents who did not identify themselves as DSS or any law enforcement agency. My wife, myself, and my aide, Emmanuel Ezerike, were forced to surrender our mobile phones and enter their vehicles, where we were taken at a considerable speed to what we later learned were DSS headquarters. The officers, some of who wore balaclavas, were not immediately recognizable as DSS. Our pictures were taken, fingerprints and data collected. We were locked inside a room with no real knowledge as to the grounds of our arrest. After a lengthy interrogation, it appears media and social media pressure forced the DSS to release my wife and I. My aide still remains under DSS custody, and thus far, DSS have been elusive as to his exact whereabouts. We will not divulge the particulars of the investigation at this point, as we are still awaiting the safe release of my aide. Out of concern for my young children and my wife's well-being, we made the unfortunate decision to leave Nigeria abruptly. This decision did not come lightly, but with considerable prayer and counsel from our board, trustees, colleagues in the ministry, and respective families. I can confirm that we are safe and will continue to work and pray for a new Nigeria. We remain resolute that we will return to the nation that we have grown to call our home. But for now, we will continue to press, pray, and give God no rest until Nigeria becomes a praise in the earth. We did not come to Nigeria under any illusion of comfort. We came to serve the Lord, fully aware of the danger. We want you to know that Tema and I remain strong and unwavering in our commitment to Nigeria and the many great leaders we have encountered during our time there. We want to thank every leader and friend who reached out, called, tested, posted. We are so grateful. This is not goodbye. This is see you soon in a new and better Nigeria that is possible. This was what he wrote to tell Nigerians exactly what went down. But the question is, he said his aide up till now he has not heard from his aide, that they don't even know his whereabouts, though he was part of those they were also detained. Now, all this boils out to the fact that he made a prophecy, a prophecy that is politically related. So a few days ago, an audio leak came out where allegedly so it's fake or doctored, where Peter Obi spoke with Bishop David Oyedepo. Days after, David Oyedepo's Dominion telepath, where he parks keeps his private jet. They said it's according to the aviation person Hadika, he said that place is housing millions of resource or revenue being wasted just because they just kept it as a hangar. That they want to remove it, whoever is on, and some other senior person also this time around in the system, that they want to remove it and do something that is profitable so that Nigerians can gain revenue. But many Nigerians are wondering why the coincidental time, and this whole thing is happening. Nigerians are wondering, if this continues, they have not been sworn in and it's already playing out this way. Shouldn't we be worried? I think it should be mediation now. There should be reconciliation and not this kind of stuff that is going on. But let's hope that eventually everything finds an enabling ground and a settling place where a new Nigeria is possible, where Nigerians will be safe in Nigeria without being scared of where they are from or what they say in tune with what the Lord told them. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation.